The UK just passed the Online Safety Act, and the worst part, a movie called 1984 literally warned us. This Online Safety Act that claims to protect the kids is nothing but a mere mirage to track every single thing you do online. With platforms like YouTube, Spotify, Reddit, X, formerly Twitter, and even Discord are now legally required to verify your age before you can access content. But here's the kicker. To do that, they may ask for your government ID, facial scan, or real-time selfies. Under the guise of protecting the kids, however, the movie 1984 tells us something different, and it makes this rabbit hole a whole lot darker. But first, if you like documentaries like this, please do like and subscribe, it really helps. Let's go back to the novel for a second. 1984 by George Orwell is a clear warning of what's to happen in the future. A society under constant surveillance where the government watches everything. People are afraid to speak their minds because thought crime thinking the wrong thing can get you imprisoned, tortured, or worse. There's no privacy, no individuality, just obedience, just submission. They have telescreens devices that watch and listen to citizens 24/7. Your face, your voice, your words monitored, your entire identity controlled by the state. But here's the clever part. It wasn't always force. It was presented as safety, as order, as something necessary to protect society. People gave up their freedom without even realizing it because the system made them feel like they had no choice. Sound familiar? Fast forward to now. The UK government has introduced the Online Safety Act, and at first glance, it sounds innocent, responsible, even. It's meant to protect children from harmful content. Things like pornography, suicide forums, hate speech, grooming, but here's where it gets tricky. To do that, platforms have to prove you're the right age to see content. And the way they do that? Through age verification. Now, this isn't just a checkbox that says, I'm over 18. This is full-on biometric verification. We're talking about uploading a picture of your government-issued ID, or scanning your face so AI can estimate your age, or even taking a live selfie to match with your documents. Reddit already rolled this out for NSFW communities. If you're in the UK and try to access them, you now get blocked unless you scan your face and ID using a service called Persona. Some users report being asked to turn their heads, blink, or move their face in real time. All that data gets collected, stored, shared, and who controls that data? Exactly. Let's make the connection crystal clear. In 1984, you were watched by telescreens. You couldn't hide from them. Every move was seen, every word heard, and every expression analyzed. Today, our telescreens are our phones, our laptops, our smart TVs, and instead of one government entity watching you, it's governments, tech companies, AI algorithms, and data brokers. The Online Safety Act forces platforms to become mini surveillance hubs. They know who you are. They know how old you are. They see your face. They know what you watch. They know when and how long. And now, they know what you're not allowed to see. All under the name of safety. Just like in 1984, it's not about safety, it's about compliance. Now here's the real danger. When we normalize this kind of surveillance, we start to lose what the internet was built on: freedom and anonymity. In 1984, the moment people stopped questioning the system, it became their reality. Winston, the main character, gets caught, not because of some grand crime, but because he dared to think differently, to seek truth, to write in a journal, to love someone privately. The Online Safety Act does something similar. By demanding ID for access, it punishes people who value privacy. Victims of abuse who want to browse anonymously? Too bad. Whistleblowers or journalists who need to stay hidden? Sorry. People exploring sensitive topics, mental health, religion, sexuality, without wanting their identity linked? Not anymore. When identity becomes a requirement for speech, free speech dies a quiet death. Here's what's happening already. VPN downloads in the UK are spiking. People are fleeing their own internet. Some users are uploading fake IDs or tricking AI with video game characters and anime faces to bypass scans. Others are just leaving the platforms altogether. The public didn't vote for this, and many didn't even realize the law had passed. But that's how these things happen. Quietly, gradually, and by the time people wake up, the system's already in place. Just like 1984, George Orwell didn't write 1984 as a prediction. He wrote it as a warning. And now, in 2025, that warning is echoing louder than ever. Yes, we need to protect kids online, but at what cost? Do we need to hand over our faces and IDs just to watch a YouTube video or scroll Reddit? Do we need to let companies and governments track everything just to feel safe? Because safety without freedom isn't safety, it's control. We can't sleepwalk into a future where everything is watched, recorded, and restricted, because once that system is built, it doesn't go away. Just like Big Brother never blinks. If you made it this far, ask yourself this: is it still a conspiracy if it's happening right in front of us? Let me know in the comments. Does the Online Safety Act feel like progress to you, or does it feel like a step closer to 1984? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, stay aware.